Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
Lego Lord of the Rings Balrog raised eyebrows for what some fans say is an unfortunate pose. I see it. I see it. Oh, I see it. It's taking a piss on Gandalf.
You shall not!
He. And he says to her, listen, you got a fine white girl ass.
Before you go, one question.
Yes?
Where in the galaxy is Sanusi?
Show us your tits and I'll tell you.
I think I've died and gone straight to honker heaven. Boobs are amazing.
Hello, everybody. It's Labor Day. Was Labor Day. Hello, howdy, everybody. It is Monday, the first day of September. September 1st. We're done, essentially, with summer. And if you cannot tell, I haven't been up for very long. I haven't been up very long. I slept right to my alarm because I was up late playing Final Fantasy 14 with the guys. So, yeah, but I'm here. I'm live. It's the Daily Dive, the Double Ds, where you, the audience, are the captains of this cruise ship. And you will not, well, you are responsible for when the toilets back up and shit covers the floors and you send me in to clean it up. You are responsible. You are. And you're going to laugh all the way about it. So I hope everybody's ready to start the week. It is Labor Day. Many of you are probably still sleeping, taking the day off because you do actual real jobs. I do this. I sit here and I talk to you. I ponder. I opine. I then will read articles and watch videos that you put in front of me and react. And anyway, so I'm in a good mood. Yesterday was a good day. We had a lot of fun yesterday. It was a great round table. You can look forward to some of those conversations re-uploaded on the channel later today. Dermy and I finished talking about Gundam Seed Destiny yesterday. We got one more movie to finish up our summer of Gundam, even though summer is mostly basically over. Because I know the first day of fall isn't for a few more weeks, so we're still technically inside summer. But we still got one more thing to go. We got Gundam Seed Freedom, and while we both agreed we liked that movie a lot, there are criticisms. There are active criticisms that I will have, and I know he has. So look forward to that discussion later in the month. But for now, let's get to the norm. It's the norm. It's so seepy. Kel was still going when I tapped out. I don't know how much longer Kel was up after I left. But that doesn't change the fact that today is still a normal day here on Daily Dive. $5 to order an Adam rant. $10 to ask me a question. Say, hey, Adam, how do you feel about this? Adam, you feel about that? We'll have a discussion together. We'll go down rabbit holes together. We'll have a good time together. Also, $10 to rent me to play a video game for 30 minutes. We haven't had one of those for a bit. I both appreciate that and dread it at the same time. Because I guess I do owe you guys 3.5 hours on Party Animals, but that is out of my control. I will not start one of those streams. Somebody else has to start it and make me play. Now, when they start it and schedule it, I will have to be there. That is without a doubt of truth. I will have to be at the Party Animal stream because I owe you guys 3.5 hours of playing that dog shit game. Then for $15, you can have me do an instant hot take reaction to an article we see during the news segment, or one you may have been sitting on yourself saying, wow, I want to hear what this retard has to say about that. $20, and I watch a video of your choosing. $30, and I will react live on stream with a review, what we call Chat Made Me Watch This reviews for an episode of television or movie of your choice. But always give me a couple days to do it because it takes time to get it set up, sit down, fit it into my regularly scheduled programming, and get it done. But we have proven that I will get it done. I fulfill our arrangements in a timely fashion. I do not delay unnecessarily. But it is Labor Day, and it seems the world is still moving. Nothing's stopping. There is still news. I guess we have news. As always, I like to try and open the show with some sort of statement, some sort of conversational topic, but I don't have anything to really talk about right now. So, I mean, it will require maybe a spark of catalyst, a nugget of an idea from you guys. I don't. So you're gonna do all this shit that you put off, and there you go, Kratos. So yeah, it's gonna be a normal day, pretty much. I mean, when we're done here, after I'm done doing some video editing, I'm probably gonna go on Final Fantasy 14. I don't know if Dermy's gonna live stream, but Dermy has some stuff to get done, and that's why I said I'd help up there. And what else do I gotta do? What else do I gotta do? Like I said, it's a re-upload day of videos. Nothing's still happening. Let's be honest. Look around the world of entertainment. Nothing's happening. The story people want to talk about, Hollywood failed in the cinemas for the summer. No shit. No fucking shit. You know what I will say? Okay, I will say this. So people are talking about the fact that Hollywood failed in the cinema this summer. What are the factors behind this? I think there are several. One, the obvious. The movies suck. In general, movies, about 80% of the time, they suck now. They aren't entertaining. They're still agenda-filled, or they're just garbage with people, James Gunn, making movies that you have no right to make. That's simple. So there are the movies are not great. Other thing, it's too expensive. Now, I mentioned this to Dermy last night. I'm considering going to go see Infinity Castle Part 1 in a couple of weeks when it comes out because, one, if I don't go see it, there's going to be spoilers all over the fucking place, and it's going to be hard for me to dodge it because Demon Slayer is so popular in anime circles. But two, and this is for my own sanity, and now maybe you could notch this in the win column for Dermy. But for my own sanity, if I don't go see it, he is going to be an annoying little bitch about it. Why did you go see Infinity Castle? Why did you go to Infinity Castle? Why did you go see it? I want to talk about it. It's be like, oh, God damn it, shut the fuck up. You know how I am. I want to watch things close together. Point is, my reasoning, I like to watch things in completion so that I get the full story without any breaks. Infinity Castle Parts 2 and 3, I think it's a very lengthy release schedule. So it could be a really long time between parts. So the other thing is maybe I should go see it now because it's going to be a long time until it goes so. Because I'm considering it is essentially a mini season. It's worth about 6 or 7 episodes of Demon Slayer. So it is essentially a season. But I would also rather wait until essentially the Blu-ray version is out so I can watch in the comfort of my own home and not have to go sit in the theater, which leads me to my other thing. So there is a movie I do want to go see, but one, I don't want to pay like $15 to go see it. That's almost the cost of buying the fucking Blu-ray when it comes out. Two, I hate going to the theaters. Now, I do. I really, really do. And I think some of you can understand this. If you are as old as dirt as I am, and you go back in time, and you remember what it was like. One, were the theaters not as comfortable? Yes, there was no stadium seating. You didn't have these giant chairs. Chairs didn't recline. But you had what I like to call freedom. You had freedom, and you had less shit in your way. Adam, what is freedom in a movie theater? Well, for instance, you could show up and sit wherever the fuck you wanted to sit. I could walk into a theater because I got there early. I'm Mr. Get to the theater early. So I can pick my seat as close to dead center and back as far as I want. and watch the movie the way I want to watch it. So there was always there's that freedom. That freedom's gone because of I pre-purchased my seat online. I choose my seat. Fuck that. I've hated that ever since it's been introduced. It destroys the movie-going experience. Reserved seating. I hate that. And I really hate it because you go into a theater that maybe, if you're like me, you go to matinees and you go in there and it's empty and you realize, wow, okay, I didn't like the seat I reserved. I'm just going to move over a few. And then because it's empty and there's so many seats, I've sat in a seat, but then the other motherfucker who decided to watch it when I watched it comes over and says, "You're sitting in my seat." And I look around and wow, motherfucker, you could sit anywhere. There's nobody else here, but I'm sitting in your seat. I hate that. I hate that. It is bred a mentality of retards. Oh, I'm sitting in your seat. Well, I know you chose it, but guess what? There are other seats. Now, of course, I get up and move to another seat because this guy's going to, oh, I paid for it. Blah, blah, blah. Fine, I'll get up and move to another seat. But still, it's bred a mentality of entitled bitches. God damn. It's like nobody knows how to go to a movie theater anymore unless, oh, I reserved my seat. This is my seat. I paid for it. You know, I paid the same price for a ticket you did. Should be able to sit wherever the fuck I want because I got there before you did. Hate this shit. So it's an experience not fun anymore. Not to mention also when you added things. Back in the day, you got there on time. You had 3 to 5 trailers and the movie started. Now it's that whole movie magazine experience shit with the commercials and all that crap that adds 20 minutes. The movie-going experience is garbage now. It saps your soul. Not fun. Yeah, seating is nice because nobody's heads are in front of you, and these seats that recline, great. The things are so large, you're not going to touch anybody else's elbows when you're fighting for room on the armrest. Great. I trade it all for the freedom again. I would trade it all. Every little bit of it. I'd like to go back to when it was the movie. So I hate it now. I hate it. I despise it. I will do it if I'm with a group of people. You know, I'm not going to be a grumpy old antisocial man and say, I'm not going to the theaters because I hate it. No, if people are with me and I'm going to theaters, I'm going to go see a movie, I'll go. I'll do it. But deep down inside, it's a miserable experience. It's not fun. So you cycle that back in. The whole reason I'm talking about this. Why is the experience? Why are movies down? Because overall the experience is ruined. You combine that with crappy movies, and also I would say, and I'm going to say this. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. I gotta go to IMAX. It's the IMAX experience. I've never been to IMAX. I'm not going to go to IMAX because who gives a fuck? Who cares? Oh, the IMAX experience. You know what? My eyes work. My eyes are fine. I don't need the super high definition theater experience of IMAX. I don't need that shit. I want to go to a movie and watch a movie normally, not be assaulted by the IMAX experience and pay extra money. Movies suck. It's just one giant thing to siphon off your soul now, and make you conform. You think about it; it's making you conform to do things a certain way. Think about this for a second. So many things that used to be experiences where there was a level of individuality have been turned into exercises in conformity. You have to do it this way. You have to do it that way. The rules are this or that. You have to do it like everybody else. We have watched for so long as individuality gets sapped away and people just clap and say yay. Individuality is important. Being allowed to do things my way is important. That's why it may be at times very what's a good word? What's a good word I want to use to make this statement? It may run against the grain the way I do YouTube. Because I don't conform to the way one should probably do YouTube to get ahead faster. I don't chase every little fucking thing around there. With this slow news month we've had, I don't grab onto every single article that is the popular thing. Like right now, do I want to talk about whatever fucking thing is being talked about right now? I mean, what is the thing that everybody's talking about the past couple of days? I don't even know. I don't even really know. I don't grab onto whatever it is and try to talk out of my ass and pretend I know what the fuck it is. Because I'm an individual. I'm going to do things my way. And while it may hurt the process sometimes, while it may be a reason I have not advanced as far as I want to, I'm still going to be me. I'm not going to make the same type of thumbnail everybody does. I'm not going to cover things the way everybody else does. I will bitch and moan. I will push back because I am not going to go with the flow. I'm not going to put cast behind the title of any of my streams because it's the hip thing to do. It's what everybody does. Something cast. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make what I consider an interesting title for the show and put it out there because I'm an individual. Individualism. It's something that's lost. It's been lost. It continues to vanish because too many people just want to go with the flow. Now, sometimes you go along to get along in order to survive. That's different. That's survival. That's keeping your head down so you can get to the next point in your journey and stay alive, so to speak. But majority of the time, conformity should not be the rule. I mean, I remember I've had discussions with people who were older than me, and they talk about the late 20th century, where it was all about, hey, we're the individual, damn the man. We're all trying to fly our freak flag, this and that. All those people grew up to start screaming conformity then. What used to be an individual became, oh, you better fall in line. You better line up and sign up to the hive mind and the groupthink, or else you're going to be penalized. You're going to be penalized. You're going to be pushed aside. So I say all these things. I guess part of the conversation is things are not as great as they used to be. I wish things would go back. I don't like the new normal in a lot of ways because we've lost our ability to be ourselves. Now, YouTube does give us that ability to mostly say what we want. If you play the game smart, you can still say whatever you want. You just got to use a little bit of coded language. That's playing the game. That is going along to get along. But if you're clever about it, you make it entertaining. We try to make it entertaining around here. So when I say in today's title, I labor for you. I know what I labor for? I labor for individuality. I labor for being fun, for keeping that spark of creativity, that spark of life that makes something interesting, not just the same old goddamn thing. So I don't look forward to going to the movies because there's nothing good to watch, and it's an experience that pulls away from your individuality because you got to conform to it. and they just want to take all your fucking money. It is not. It is so cost ineffective to go see a movie. Just cost ineffective, and it's also waste your time too. No, I mean, going to movies for me, it's not a big deal because the movie theater I go to, the large, I guess, I think it's a Cinemark. Yeah, it's a Cinemark. The Cinemark theater I go to, it's got like 14, 15 screens. It's got a couple IMAX in there too. It's only 15 minutes away that direction. It's not far. I can get there pretty quickly. But I hate going there. It's not fun. Anyway, I think I have babbled long enough. I've opined. I wanted to opine on something today, and we stumbled into an opine. So there you go. I've talked long enough. Let's move on with the show. Let's check out the news. So everybody's come in. Hope you're having a nice, comfortable day on your day off, if it is a day off for you. I truly hope you're relaxing. Hope you got some sleep. I did get some sleep, but it requires sleeping virtually up until almost the start of the show today. And here we go. Let's get to the news. What? Man, why does your mind go there? You know, ass baby's going to be born around here. Ass baby's born around here. What is this, a Clermy show? Anyway, let's check out the news. The news is still there, or the lack thereof, anything interesting. Noah Baumbach remembers Mike Nicholas's best advice as Telluride honors J. Kelly filmmaker. Don't give a shit. Amanda Seyfried weeps as the Testament of Anne Lee shakes up Venice with 50-minute ovation. Amanda Seyfried's still hot. She got nice titties. Hey, on brand. Individual, on brand. I'm going to talk about boobs because I love them. I love boobs. I'm a heterosexual man who doesn't have a girlfriend. I love boobs, and I want to see more of them. The Smashing Machine review. Dwayne Johnson is a revelation in Benny Safdie's Last Reign of Humane Sports Bio. Yeah, so I've heard about this for a long time. They put a lot of prosthetics on Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, for that. He is unrecognizable in that role. Unrecognizable. A lot of prosthetics. And if he actually does a good job, good for him, good for the movie. I don't care about that. How Riz Ahmed reimagined Hamlet as contemporary filler. All right. Fuck every single reimagined thing of Hamlet. Fuck all of that shit. You want to watch Hamlet? You go get the Kenneth Branagh 4-hour mega journey. That is the best production of Hamlet with a star-studded all-star cast. Like it's got Chuck Heston. It's got so many people in it. It's fabulous. Outstanding. You want to see the definitive performance of Hamlet I'm not talking stage, we're talking screen. You go watch Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet. That is a masterpiece. 4 hours long, but worth every damn second of it. Glorious. I love that. I would happily watch that any day of the week because you're watching art when you're watching that. You're watching a lot of the best possible actors doing one of the all-time great plays in history. You want to watch? So fuck this. Fuck your. I was gonna say something YouTube doesn't like. Don't watch this dude's thing. Go watch Real Hamlet performed by Branagh and other true Shakespearean actors in there too. Great stuff. Democratize Shakespeare. No, I want to watch good Shakespeare. No, not just watch The Lion King. Go watch Hamlet. Go watch the real thing. Apple TV's MLS season pass now a whopping 65% off for the rest of 2025 season. I'll watch soccer. Just for $5, try living by a quote from Robin Williams. Keep that spark of madness going and don't lose it. Also, product review in Discord. Okay, thank you, Diz. We'll get to that after the news. Yeah, Robin Williams also was a true genius. He was a true genius. A shame his brain betrayed him in the end. Box office, Weapons top sleepy Labor Day weekend with 12.8 million. Jaws 50th anniversary release. Beats Caught Stealing the Roses. Yeah, we basically talked. The summer box office was shit. I have to blow my nose. Excuse me 1 second. Still remnants of my cold. Okay, there we go. See how that handles for a bit. The Testament and the Review. Amanda Seyfried shakes battles and extols an arresting religious biopic. Well, that means she won't be taking her boobies out, will she? Greek director Evie, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name, brings genre-bending dystopian female empowerment debut. Okay, we could skip that. Let's skip that. Moving on. Anything there? No, I don't care about that. So stop it. Let's see. Anything interesting? Daniel Day-Lewis, Yorgos Lanthimos, Richard Linkser, Chloe Zhao among starline for BFI London. You see right there, you pretty much removed, you pretty much canceled out star lineup when you said Chloe Zhao. Chloe Zhao is nothing. She's a documentarian director who they stooped into a Marvel movie and other stuff and has been unable to make actual cinema. Give me a break. Scamming. Oh, yeah, I saw this. They have been bringing back Warwick Davis to play Professor Flitwick in Harry Potter show. And they announced more of the cast. I guess that's a good nod. Bring back Warwick Davis. He was the original role. Of course, Warwick Davis needs work. Willow ain't getting a second season. So there you go. Netflix drama 27 Nights, Polish neo-noir Winter of the Crow to open, close San Sebastian. I don't know what that is. Don't care about a French show. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle holds #1 at Korean box office. Here's the thing. When it comes to the Infinity Castle release, the domestic release in 2 weeks, I'm going to be curious to see how much it makes because Demon Slayer, people want to go watch Demon Slayer. If you want to go watch it. I don't care about Bollywood. Jackie Chan's The Shadow Edge stays #1 at China box office. I don't care about Jackie Chan movies anymore. Is there anything here that is remotely interesting? Sofia Coppola. Nepotism, man. She is not really that great a director. Not as good as her father. All right, that's enough here. Let's move on to IGN. The Thursday Murder Club star admits she hadn't got a clue what the plot was for Phantom Menace and got told off by George Lucas for wearing lipstick. Who cares? Who cares? If that's who, I know exactly what role that is in Phantom Menace. Who cares? Stop crying, little bitch. Battlefield 6 made the decision early on not to use ray tracing so the team could focus on performance. Yeah, fuck ray tracing. No fucking ray tracing. Kojima set to offer glimpse at future projects during events celebrating 10 years of independence from Konami. I don't give a shit about Kojima. I do not. I don't play any of his games. I consider him an internet troll is what I consider Hideo Kojima. Cyberpunk 2077 teasing something for later this week, prompting fan confusion and debates around canon. Hey, if you're still playing that game, I'm glad you're having fun, but I could care less. If you want the biggest Lego Pokemon set, you'd better start saving now. Rumors suggest it'll retail for a whopping $650. Why do these Lego sets cost so much? I thought they were for kids. You ain't paying no $650 for a kid. Good God. You could buy a fucking PlayStation 5 for that much money. You could buy a lot of better shit than a fucking Pokemon Lego set for $650. That seems like I cannot comprehend that. You got to have your Lego Pokemon. Oy. All right, so we got a PlayStation State of Play featuring 30 minutes of Hitman's developed James Bond new 007 game. Yeah, I don't care. Listen, Cloud's going to have to perform a lot of certain kind of acts to get enough money to get that. So what's this about? Oh, I question though. Are people saying that it's breaking some sort of canon? I mean, I don't know what's going on with that there. I don't know what's going on with that. Harry Potter reunion impossible now due to original cast divide from J.K. Rowling, director says. Nobody cares what these three think. I don't care. I don't care what they think. They're woke morons, every single one of them. I mean, they essentially agree with 99% of what J.K. Rowling believes in. She just thinks that tranny agenda crap is that crap, and that's why they betrayed her. Look at them all. He's bent the knee. He threw her under the bus too. I'm pretty sure he threw her under the bus too. I'm fairly sure, like 95% sure. He threw her under the bus as well. I'm pretty sure. The only one who did it was the guy who plays Draco. He didn't throw her under the bus. And a couple others who are established actors, like the real actors who were a part of all that stuff. They didn't throw her under the bus either. But the Trinity threw him under the bus, I believe. Battlefield 6 Battle Royale footage is leaked. Here's what it shows us. Rickman would not have thrown her under the bus because Rickman was a class act. He was a true professional. Just like God, what the fuck was his name? What the fuck was his name? My brain isn't functioning yet. Hang on. Just like Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman didn't throw her under the bus either because Gary Oldman's a class act. Gary Oldman's a real man. All right, Battlefield 6 stuff. Okay. That the game's coming out soon, I believe. Star Trek Strange New Worlds final season was a negotiation with a movie option, also discussed. Star says, what? Listen, I know for a fact that from Brad, just how bad Strange New Worlds is. It's not good. It's not good at all. I don't think Robbie Coltrane threw her under the bus, but then he might have already passed away before all this shit started. How long ago did Robbie Coltrane pass away? How long has it been? 2-3 years? I feel like it's been 2 or 3 years. But I don't think Robbie Coltrane would have done it because, again, he was also a class act. He was a veteran of stage and screen. So, yeah, Strange New Worlds, it's an abomination of a show. Here's the funny thing. So, you'll see a little bit of this. I'm sure Brad does start recording before we do actual Wormhole Watch stuff for DS9 because some of that stuff some of the nerd babble we do is like gold. And they got Hitman has started watching Strange New Worlds because he started watching TOS, so he's watching them for a comparison, and he's losing his mind watching Strange New Worlds. He cannot comprehend how bad it is as he's watching TOS for the first time. And that just shows you someone fresh and brand new sees how bad Strange New Worlds is. It's bad. Hitman is a trip. I will say this honestly. Hitman, I can't tell where the bit ends and his real opinion begins. When he's putting on a bit and when he's something, I can't tell where it ends. It's a trip. So I react like the whole thing is a bit every time. And Hitman has said, because he is aware of the Day of Doom in May, he is going to be there for the Day of Doom. He said he wants to be there. He wants to be there for the Day of Doom when we go to Galaxy's Edge next year. He's going to try and be there. He wants to be a part of that, a part of my suffering. Because it's Hitman is a trip, dude. Hitman is a trip. It is a wild experience to do the show with him because I have to react. There's a great. Okay, I don't know if Brad's going to clip this out because here's where I don't know. I don't know if the bit was real or not. We're talking about quadrants, the Alpha Quadrant, or in the galaxy of the Milky Way. And at one point, Hitman just says, "How many? I don't care how many quadrants there are, how many things are in a quadrant." And I just go, and I was quiet for a lot of last episode for reasons because the episode I couldn't reveal anything because of what the story was. I knew which story, I knew which episode it was, and I just popped up and said, "Wait a minute, you're asking how many sections? You don't know how many parts there are to a quadrant?" And Brad just goes like this, and then we spent like the next 5 minutes getting Hitman to explain how many parts to a quadrant there is. It's I don't know if it was a bit. If it was, it's great YouTube. It really is good YouTube. The back and forth. So go check out Wormhole Watch, guys. Brad will have this week's episode edited up by Wednesday up on his channel, Duke Devil 95. It's good stuff. There's not a lot from me this week because of the episode, but when I do speak, it was comedy gold. It was comedy gold. All right, Sony's live service ambitions takes another blow as Fair Games creative director leaves Haven Studios mid-development. Hey, Sony, how about no live service? How about no live service? How about that? Live service is terrible. Already saw that. Avengers Doomsday Leak leaves fans worried that Endgame's happy ending will be swiftly undone. Okay, let's once again, because this is why I hate this. One of the things I hate that is coming through this, and we have to address this over and over and over again. Steve Rogers went to an alternate timeline with an alternate timeline Peggy. It wasn't the Peggy that died in Civil War because he started due to Dragon Ball Z time travel rules. That's a different Peggy. So anything that happened there was not MCU Prime timeline. Different reality. Some people seem to fail to comprehend that so many years later. He didn't Captain America, Steve Rogers, did not sit by for 80 years and let horrible things happen in the MCU timeline. He didn't do that. Smart people who I know understand things, seem to not understand this. And to say, well, what about his timeline? We don't know what he did in his timeline. We could only assume because he knew what was going to happen. He pointed out the problem points and basically said, don't do this, don't do that. Let's avoid trouble. Like basically showing up Hydra living inside S.H.I.E.L.D. all that time. You know, he probably avoided a lot of the problems. Is what he did in that alternate timeline that he lived 80 years in. So can we get a fucking clue about this shit once and for fucking all? Hollow Knight Silk Song's price and global launch timing have been revealed. Don't care. I don't get what the big deal about this fucking game is. Now we're into last night's news. Disneyland Paris World of Frozen to open in spring 2026 along Walt Disney Studios, part becoming Disney Adventure World. Listen, I don't care. I don't care. Disney Animation announced a movie called Hexed coming out fall 2026, and it will make as much money as any other current Disney thing, which means nothing. Villains theme, blah, 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 D23, blah, blah, blah. Okay, moving on. Let's check out Park Place. Star Wars Outlaws performs poorly on Switch too, but it never performed well in other systems either. We talked about this yesterday on Roundtable. We talked about the fact that it will not perform well. I'm not going to clip that one out. You can go watch the Star Wars segment on Roundtable if you want to hear that. We made fun of the fact they were celebrating the 1-year anniversary of Outlaws. Spaceship Earth closed in Epcot, a refurbishment upgrade, or perhaps more. Listen, that ride was boring as fuck as a little kid. So I was so boring as fuck today. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad refurbished to bring rainbow caverns and new effects. All right, let's just ride through the gay. That's all I hear from that, because it's Disney, is we're gonna ride you through the gay. Careful, don't touch it; it might get infected. Repainting Cinderella Castle, so a classic look at Magic Kingdom. How many times have they repainted that thing? I know they've done it in the past. What TVA allowed timelines to merge? I don't think that's even possible. I don't think that's even possible with how they do that. James Gunn's Superman sequel. What a fast follow really means. We talk about that on Roundtable. Check that out. Actually, that video clip will be up later today. No, Stephen Colbert didn't get a $13.5 million Netflix deal. Rumor debunked. I didn't even know that was a rumor. Didn't even know. Anything else here? Is Dark Sun about to make its Dungeons and Dragons comeback? Wizards' new playset sparks speculation. Man, Dark Sun, like the redheaded stepchild of the D&D campaigns from the 80s and the 90s. Nobody ever really played Dark Sun. It's like Greyhawk. Nobody played Greyhawk. You either played Forgotten Realms or Dragonlance or your own made-up world. Campaign settings, Dark Sun and Greyhawk, two of the most unpopular. Not because they were hated, just nobody really got into them. You know, I never cared about Dark Sun. It was a brutal place. And there wasn't that much literature written for it, at least in my memory is telling me that. That's pretty much it. Preschool Avengers assemble on Disney Junior. Will it be more than just colorful noise? Oh, God, probably indoctrination bullshit. Well, them's the news. I'm sticking to it. There you go. Let's see what we got. All right, let's check everything else here. Whoa! Kratos for $50 over on Stream Elements. 2 videos and DMs to celebrate Labor Day. Then you get to discuss which one you liked better with a little devil face, which means I'm probably going to lose my mind. That's a good point. All right. For those who don't know, Dark Sun is essentially it was a desert world setting and brutal and water. Got to worry about water. So cares about encumbrance. We're gonna carry. All right. So let me load up Discord because first we got Diz's $5 rant on whatever weird ass product he's dug up for us today. So let's have this file. Let's go up here. All right. Oh no. Okay. Copy link. Here we go. Listen. I got a preview of what this is here. All right. Dude. I ask again, where do you get this stuff, man? Where do you get this stuff? Giant gummy pickle, 4.5 ounces, made with sour dill pickle flavoring. First of all, I don't like sour dill. I like a garlic dill. I don't like a sour pickle. $9 for this one thing. Dude. We need any more reasons to call me or anybody else gay. It's a jar of these things. No, it's not a suppository. Number of pieces 1. So you're paying $10 for this fucking one gummy. That's outrageous. Oh no, number of pieces 1 with the jar. Okay. It's the jar of the pickle gummies. All right, it's the jar. Exactly. Why? Why? Somebody send this to them to Melee Cake, to Charisma. See if she wants this. All right, let's read these reviews. Pickles, 5 stars from Betty Young in 2020, January 2020. These are different. I love pickles. Seriously, I eat them like candy. So when listen, I love a good pickle. I have pickles in the fridge. If I'm having a meal with pickles and I'm serving up pickles, I'll eat a couple while I'm setting up my plate because I like a good pickle. But they're like baby whales. They're like this big. They're not very large. So I could just like throw the whole thing in my mouth. I eat them like candy, so when I saw these, I had to buy them for the kids. I love them so much that I ordered a few more for my nephews. Now, here's the thing. They are a novelty. There is no way you're going to eat a gummy and say this is exactly like a pickle. It's weird. It's a weirdo. It's kind of slimy like a slug, very jelly-like, probably like a slug, I don't know, and has a strong sour dill flavor. Get over those issues, and it's awesome. Or don't gag, your choice. I know I'll buy again. Get over those issues. Here's a picture of it. Look at this thing. Look at this thing right here. That looks gross. That looks disgusting. And guess what, guys? We should do. We're gonna make. Let's get Dermy to buy these. Let's get Dermy to buy these. Dermy will eat anything. Let's have Dermy eat these. I'm serious. I'm gonna tell him about them, and we're gonna create it. Let's get a tier going over on Ballbusters for Dermy to buy a jar of these gummy sour dill pickles, and then watch Dermy eat take the whole sour dill pickle, the whole thing. It'll be like the banana thing, except this is a little more disgusting because bought this because I love pickles and I thought it'd be a great gag gift to share it. It's horrible. I sawed into it. The knife bouncing around, stabbed it, swore at it, and finally got a different knife. Smelt faintly of dill, and I have no idea what else. Chewed for a moment, tried to swallow. I couldn't do it. Offered some to others, and we all decided it was gross. Save your money, kids, and buy some real pickles. Oh, this has to be a Dermy thing. Dermy must eat the sour dill pickle gummy. It's going to happen now. That's not a pickle. That's not a pickle, obviously. Look at that thing. Look how disgusting that is. That is gross. That is gross. It's gross. Does not taste like a pickle. It says 3 times the packaging, pickle flavored. I was so excited because every pickle gummy I've had in the past was green apple flavored. I was so sad when I took a big bite out of this gummy only to taste green apple. Do not waste your money if you are a pickle lover like me. Listen, I am a pickle lover and I ain't going to buy this because I don't want to eat a fucking slimy pickle gummy. Fun, try something new and weird. We love trying new, unique foods, and our 6-year-old daughter is just as adventurous. We bought this for Christmas knowing she'd get a kick out of it. We love dill pickles, so we had to. The smell is legit. It smells just like a pickle. I'll be honest and say we're not super fond of the sweeter taste, but it's a gummy. It's gonna be sweet, very well made. Regardless whether we personally like the taste, it is in fact a dill pickle flavored gummy. And we all had a great time, something unique and silly. Well, so that was 2021. And in 2024, this guy says it tastes like a green apple. Who do we believe? I'm going to believe my eyes and say that this thing looks disgusting. It's horrible. And I ain't going to eat this shit. But Dermy will. Dermy will do it. I guarantee he'll do it if we put it up for him to do it. He'll do it. He'll buy this shit. He'll eat it. But we got to make it worth it. We got to make it worth it. Here's an idea. We get the giant gummy dill pickle, and we tell him to put the hot gummy, like the spicy gummy, inside the dill pickle, and see what happens. I know exactly, Diz. I know that I think this shit is disgusting, and I ain't gonna fucking eat it. That's for damn sure. I don't eat shit I don't like. I don't eat shit. So there you go. This is disgusting. This is vile. And I ain't taking part in this shit. Thank you, Diz, for the $5 and another weird one for us. All right. Now, we got 50 from Kratos for 2 videos and a discussion on, he says but I think it's really which one, it's more accurate to say which one broke my brain less is the true question. Okay, first one. First one is what? Okay, first one is here. Star Kid Firebringer, we got work to do. I don't really want to do the work today. Oh, okay. Let's bring it up and let's have a look-see. Let me just blow my nose real quick again before we get started so that I have a clear ability to react to this. All right, let's see what this is about. This is Centrillion Code, clearly clipping something else. Only 4.58 thousand subscribers, but this is a 9 million video view from 7 years ago. So I don't think we're going to be encroaching on anybody's monetization on this. But there it is. That's who made this. Let's have a look-see now.
And we have to get back to the cave. I'm sorry. We got work to do.
Oh, God. They're going to sing? They're going to sing? I already hate this. I hate it when people, and there's actually going to talk sing too. It's like the way to get around actually singing to talk sing.
Just not time for singing and dancing right now. We got work.
I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today.
Why are they laughing? This isn't funny. It's obnoxious.
What? What's this?
Uh-oh, I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today.
How do you guys all know this dance?
I just figured out how to move, how to sing, how to groove, and now you're telling
Good for her actually singing. Good for her.
me I gotta work today.
Kiri, did you choreograph this and teach everyone? Where was?
All right, so is this? All right, I'm curious. Is this the actual thing, or is she putting on an act like the choreography of this, or like is she really surprised? Are they breaking character for whatever was planned, and one of them is she actually pissed because this wasn't supposed to happen, or is this part of the whole actual skit here? I mean, that feels genuine. I'll say that feels genuine. It's like, what are you doing?
You know that feeling when you find the thing that blows your mind, and next thing you know, they want to take it away.
Okay, I am not trying to take anything away. I'm just telling you not to do something.
Okay, all right, there. That tells me this is the whole skit. Okay.
You heard what your mother said. I know, we gotta work to get ahead. Our people have to go.
Thank you. And keep it up to survive. Thank you. All right, now listen, girls, let me reiterate. I know it's hard to just work with no play. I hope we all understand the importance of what we do and how this world is full of
It's just
obstacles we gotta work through. We got so much to do already, and we have made discoveries that have helped our kind in so many ways. All right, seriously though, guys, we don't have time for this. We gotta wrap it up right now. I hope you're feeling proud. We're shroud of mystery, and our history's growing every day.
Is this some sort of feminist thing? I don't. There's something about this is unsettling to me.
Come on, Jamila, you know we're just messing with ya. I got the best job, cause I'm in charge of food. I gotta eat everything to find out what tastes good.
Would you? Which one? Let's wait till it's over.
Don't eat that! No one eat that!
When I'm not kicking ass, I sit and stare at the grass and let the time pass to find out how it grows.
And
I still don't know. I still don't know.
we've been watching our shadows every day. We know when the sky is cloudy.
I think
they
we
go
know.
away.
I think we know Cloud would go for the unibrow. We know that. Cloud would go for the unibrow.
We're trying to explain.
What could they be? These dark spirits that follow us. No matter how fast we run, they are trying to swallow us. Run! Run!
Okay.
They are dark spirits, only the Duckins.
It's okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Thank you, Jamila.
Yes.
I love you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if I had to pick one, I'd pick her. If I had to would, I would her. She's the one I would. I'd do her. Yeah. Okay. So I was right. I had a feeling this felt like cavewoman feminism. See, I could smell it. Could sense it. Listen, I would bang the feminism out of her. I would bang the feminism out of her. I would bang it out of her. All right, so that's the first one. Little cringe. Didn't I didn't lose my shit, but little cringe. All right, now what's this one? It's loading. Oh wow, this is definitely old school here. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got Blackout Video Games. The channel is, hold on, let's see what the channel is. Channel is RockFan52. 17 years ago, 1.4 million views. Yeah, I think if he was monetized, he got his money's worth out of this already. So I'm not worried about taking anybody's money. Okay, Blackout Video Games. Wow, this is old. You could tell how old it is because of the quality of the video. All right, yeah, right away I get that old Kids Incorporated. If people understand what that means, I get that Kids Incorporated feel. Trying to make kids playing instruments, a kid band, stuff like that. Now, these guys are actually playing instruments, so they automatically get bonus points. They get points because that's actually these guys are playing instruments.
I don't wanna go to school.
And now he loses points for emo whining singing.
Just wanna be a fool. Just wanna play video games. Everything else is really lame. Just wanna play video games.
Oh, listen, I understand the sentiment. We were all there at one point in time. But what fucking genre are they even trying to mimic here? Are they trying to get those preteen girls excited? Seriously.
I just wanna play video games. I just wanna play video games.
Look at me. I have my floppy hair. The floppy hair of the time. This is 17 years ago. The floppy hair.
All the time and every day. Parents say it's frying my brain. Just because I can't remember my name. I just wanna play video games.
I mean, is it the yeah. Yeah, never liked that. I never liked it. Is it a Kurt Cobain thing? Almost as good as Kurt.
All the time and every day. Just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games. I just wanna play video games all the time and every day. GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation.
I mean, it's just, oh. If I'd been a kid seeing this, I would have hated every second of this. I thought I would not have liked this.
Know about them as soon as they're
In the 90s, I was listening to I was still listening to Guns N' Roses, and I was listening to Aerosmith and Metallica. I mean, that's what I was listening to in the 90s. I wasn't listening to this type of stuff. This type of stuff here.
I just wanna play video games all the time and every day. Just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games every day. Just wanna play video games. How'd you know? All the time and every day.
Now, honestly, if I was a kid at this period of time, I'd want to beat the shit out of this kid. I want to take his guitar as a kid. Like, fuck you, dude. Shut the fuck up. I beat the crap out of this kid if I was his age. His mom looks hot. Let's go back and look. His mom looked hot. Hold on a second. His mom looked hot. Can't. All I can see is like sort of the body shape, but yeah, hot.
Oh man. We don't have school today. They say it's conference day. But everybody knows anyway the teachers are at home playing video games. Just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games. I just wanna play video games all the time and every day. Just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games every day. Just wanna play video games. How'd you know? All the time and every day. I don't wanna go to school. Just wanna play video games. I just wanna be a fool. Just wanna play video games. Everything else is really lame.
Okay. So we've seen them both now for the other half of this. Yeah, it'll be stuck in there for a little while, which is I know I was just thinking he did this because he knows it's gonna earwig me for a little while. Because I understand that. Okay, which one? All right, here's the thing. The first one at least had fuckable women in it. May have been feminism, but you know what? We can apply the I can fix her mentality to that. The kid one is just, here's the thing. Even as a kid, I would have despised that music video if I'd seen that as a kid. If I was a teenager or a preteen with these, I can't even tell whether I think they're like 13, maybe 14. I would have despised them. They get points for actually playing instruments. I give them points for that. But I would have despised it. I would have hated them, and I would have wanted to beat the shit out of them because I hate that kind of fucking music. Like I said, that period of time, if we're talking 90s, I'm listening to Guns N' Roses still. I'm listening to Metallica. I'm listening to Aerosmith. I mean, that's what I'm listening to in that period of time. Like actual rock, in some cases hard rock, or Metallica, metal. That's what I'm listening to. So I hear this shit, and it's like, oh my God, you whiny little. I want to beat the shit out of you. Deserve to get you deserve whatever ass kicking you get after school. So I got to pick the first one because at least I could say, I'd fuck her, and I would fix her would the fucking she get. You fuck the feminism right out of them. So I guess I choose the first one. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that again. That you guys see, here's the beauty. You're not live with me right now. It's just me. So I'm not going to start singing that. Unlike last night where you could torture Dermy with all that shit and you couldn't stop and he couldn't stop you. See, I don't have to play that game. You know, I don't have to start singing Creed. I can move on from that subject and not get caught. Although I will admit, I did do the "will you take me higher" thing when I woke up and I was going to get some food in the kitchen. I did do that for like 5 seconds because it popped into my head from last night. I will admit that happened. Yeah, I mean the first one, they actually could hold. The singing wasn't cringe. The second one is massively cringe. The second one, that those kids, it's really fucking cringe. The first one is stupid, but again, I'm going to that leader one. Yeah, I'd fuck the feminism right out of her. I would. I'd give her a rousing. I'd give her a toxic fucking, and she would. This is not a conversation we should be having. This sounds so bad. They're one is cringe because it's agenda, but at least, like you said, would you F these girls? Like, yes, we would. The other one is cringe because it's like, God damn, that's terrible. And people actually thought that was a good style of music for a while. And those kids with the floppy hair and the shit like that. And how is it a good look to look like a fucking trust fund kid? Like Kel said, a trust fund kid going, I want to help play video games. Yeah. You know, how is that a good look? Not. It's not. Well, there you go, Kratos. We watched them. I gave you my take. We talked about it. There's not much more to say about it. I listen. Now, if I had to watch the full play of that feminism caveman thing, I'd probably want to run screaming out the door. But just that one clip, I could tolerate that one clip. All right, if we don't have anything else, I have no subjects. There was nothing interesting in the news to talk about. No articles I feel like I want to talk about here. So I guess we're over an hour in. So that's the general minimum, an hour. So I guess we're done. So, yeah, tonight, we got Mellow Mondays tonight, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be doing that. I have a couple things planned for that. I've saved a couple of discussion topics, as we always do for that one. So we'll see where that takes us. I'm sure everybody will be there because it is Labor Day. So I'm sure Sam will be on time and stuff like that. Let's see. Rest of the week. Tomorrow night, we'll be attempting to finish up Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. I think we have a good shot at beating it tomorrow night. Almost there. We'll be getting the crown. And then, let's see. There'll always be some Final Fantasy XIV gameplay going on after hours in the Discord. So there's always that. Warhammer Wednesday gaming is now going to be Warhammer Thursday this week because that's when the patch update for Space Marine 2 is happening. So we'll be playing Space Marine 2 on Thursday instead of Wednesday this week. Friday, Ballbusters. I have no idea what's going to happen there. Saturday night drive-in, Jed's Choice. We'll be watching the Disney adaptation of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, back when Disney was good. Then Sunday Roundtable and all that kind of good stuff. So there we go, guys. Thank you. I know. Here's Kratos, you understand my thoughts on that too. Unfortunately, the teenage chicks were all over the guys like that, and I don't fucking understand that. I'll admit it. Back then, and probably this day, I don't understand the women. Why was that attractive to a woman? Oh, I can fix him. Oh, he's so gloomy and emo. He needs me. Is that it? Was that it? I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand why chicks were into that kind of shit. Don't get it. Maybe I still don't get it because I don't have a girlfriend. Well, I'll be honest. I haven't even tried to get a girlfriend around here because I'm not planning on staying here. And all the women around here are mostly libtards. So stay away from it. Anyway. All right. let's wrap it up then. Thank everybody for joining me on this Labor Day, on your day off. I appreciate all of you being here. And if you missed it, I did lure Dermy into a false sense of security, and then last night I hit him with the Doctor Who baby laugh. I hit him with that, and it just destroyed him. He was in such a good mood after what we've been talking about on Anime Odyssey last night, and then I hit him with that, and it devastated him. It devastated him, and it made me feel good inside. Anyway, so we are done for the day. I'll see you guys later tonight on Mellow Mondays. Catch me playing Final Fantasy 14. I'll be in there with Dermy's playthrough. If he'll be live streaming, I'll be there helping out, getting things done. And have a good rest of your day, guys. Take it easy.